Welcome back to the Grow Your Nutrition Business podcast, powered by Healthy Steps Nutrition Mentoring. At HSN, our mission is to empower 1 million people to take control of their health one step at a time so they can prevent and reverse chronic disease. We know that we cannot do it alone, which is why we have HSN Mentoring, a turnkey solution to help gym owners and coaches build, launch, and grow nutrition coaching programs using our guided, tested, and proven principles and frameworks at Healthy Steps Nutrition. My name is Nicole Aucoin, and I'm the founder and one of the dietitians here at Healthy Steps Nutrition. In this podcast, Grow Your Nutrition Business, we are going to teach you how to take one step at a time to build a successful nutrition program where you finally feel confident growing a nutrition program so that you can make a greater impact in your community. All right, this podcast episode is going to be really fun. We're going to reflect on 2023, there's a State of the Union that comes out every single year by one of the mentors in CrossFit. I'm going to talk a little bit about those nutrition coaching numbers specifically, because there's a lot to unpack there. And then we're going to talk about some best practices with growing a nutrition coaching program and some things you can expect from HSN Mentoring. All right, let's talk about the trends in 2023. So for the past few years, there's a survey that comes out every single year for gym owners, all types of gyms, has them fill it out and ask lots of different questions. There's one section on nutrition coaching. And for the past few years, gym owners have said that only 5% of revenue is coming from nutrition, which is a problem. There's so many people that need help with nutrition. And if you have a sustainable professional nutrition program where you can scale and grow, you can build more than 5% of your revenue coming from nutrition. Next week's episode, actually, I interview a gym who ran HSN just for a little bit over a year and increased their revenue by over 200% last year with the addition of nutrition coaching. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast and you can listen to Fit Mama's Tribe. Next week's episode is awesome. All right, so let's talk about these numbers. The average gym said that they are charging $149 per month for nutrition coaching. This number is actually pretty good. If we look back at 2020, the average gym was charging $110 per month for nutrition. Then in 2021, it was $129. In 2022, it was $140. And in 2023, it was $149. So that number is improving. But it's still only 5% of revenue overall with gyms. Another interesting statistic was 72% of CrossFit gyms said they offer nutrition. Now, I've had the opportunity to speak at a lot of different CrossFit events over the years. Last year, I spoke at the most events. I went to almost all of the CrossFit affiliate summits. And one question that I heard Don Fall, the CEO of CrossFit, ask at the Portland summit, actually, he said, how many of you, raise your hand, how many of you would say that we offer nutrition coaching at the level of professionalism that as our fitness coaching? And not one person in this room of 200 people raised their hand. And I think that's interesting because if we look at CrossFit gyms overall, 72% of them say they offer nutrition. But if we look at the statistics with how many people offer nutrition at the level of professionalism as their fitness coaching, that percentage would go down significantly. So maybe they're saying they offer nutrition by maybe running a challenge a couple times a year. They have informal conversations, but there's not a professional nutrition coaching program. And if there was, it would be more than 5% of revenue. So I want to do the math here. If your gym is bringing in $20,000 a month, let's keep it easy, $20,000 a month, 5% of that revenue is only $1,000. $1,000. And if you divide that by 149, which is what the average gym says that they charge, that's 6.7 clients. I guarantee there are more people in your gym and in the network that your gym has between spouses, friends, family members, coworkers of your members. There are more than 6.7 people at any given time that need help with nutrition. When we have new people come into our HQ location or they reach out, they're interested in losing weight, getting shape, that's the first thing I ask them. If they request prices for our gym, which people will opt in and request prices, first thing I ask, well, what are you looking for? You're looking to lose weight, get in shape, feel better, all of the above. Do you need help with nutrition, fitness, accountability, or all of the above? Every single person says all of the above. And I think there's a shift that needs to happen if you want to build a professional nutrition coaching program. There's a shift that needs to happen that is people expect nutrition to be a part of the conversation when they reach out to you. When they look at your website, when they read your Google reviews, when they're hearing about your business in the community, when people start hearing nutrition, fitness, accountability, it is easy for them to understand that you can help them with all of that. But I'm guessing the reason why there's only 5% of revenue, which means you're not impacting that many people with a professional nutrition coaching program, is number one, we're not making it a pillar of our business. Maybe we're not confident in selling it. Maybe it's like an afterthought. I just want to get someone signed up for fitness and then I'll try to resell them later on nutrition. Can you do that? Yes. Is it as effective? Definitely not. Maybe you don't have the systems to scale. When I talk to gyms that have a nutrition coaching program, they tell me they feel overwhelmed with 5 to 10 people. So the average of 6.7 makes sense there if you don't have the systems to scale. And if no one knows that you offered, if you don't have a consistent message with your staff, it's going to be tough for people to buy in. So you could stop this podcast episode right there. Don't, because I'm going to get to some good tips in a little bit. But you could stop the episode right there and have a little bit of a self-reflection. Am I confident with selling nutrition? Or do people expect nutrition to be a part of the conversation? And if you don't do the sales and you are unsure of that answer, talk to the people who do the sales. And more importantly, do the people that do the sales, do they feel confident selling nutrition, getting someone signed up for nutrition on day one? If you're not getting people signed up for nutrition, I'm going to guess the answers to that is no. So we need to feel confident with talking about our nutrition coaching program. The average gym that's partnered with HSN charges more for the first 3 months, and then the price goes down after that. So the average gym is charging between $199 and $229 per month for 3 months, and then going down a little bit after that, around the $129 to $149 mark. And I was at a conference speaking with our friends over at Best Hour of Their Day. They hosted an event in Canada, and I was talking to Canadian CrossFit gym owners, and there was a gym owner there that had been an affiliate owner for 15 years. And he was great. So we're talking about how much to charge, and he's like, stops me right there. He's like, what are people actually paying for? Like, how can I justify charging that amount of money for nutrition coaching? It's like, well, what's the value of your health? Right? We know that if someone's coming in to lose weight, get in shape, feel better in the gym, that 1 hour a few times a week is not going to help them as fast as if you combined nutrition and accountability coaching. The value of nutrition coaching isn't giving someone macros. It's not giving them a meal plan. It's sitting down with them, creating a space for them to reflect on all pillars of their health, their nutrition, their stress management, their sleep, their mindset, their support system, their environment, their lifestyle, and helping them figure out, all right, what's the next step I need to take? Create a plan around that. And most importantly, the value of nutrition coaching is keeping the client accountable. So it doesn't mean being a Nazi saying you didn't do this. It means checking in with them regularly, saying, awesome job. How are you feeling doing this and staying consistent? Or no, you didn't do it. There were some obstacles. What happened? Let's address them so that we can gain consistency, and not a judgmental way, but a way of like, hey, I'm here to support you. I'm your teammate. I'm here to help you. Let's navigate what's come up so that we can gain consistency. And if you don't have the systems in place to do that with your nutrition coaching program, if you're just meeting with people once a month or however often, whatever the cadence may be, and you don't have a way to check in with them, and most importantly, see, are they doing the things that they said they were going to do? We're missing a huge opportunity to deliver an awesome, successful nutrition program. So when you think about what the value you're providing, your value is creating a plan with the clients that's realistic for them. And the real value with nutrition coaching is keeping them accountable. So it might be time to reflect. How are you keeping them accountable? In HSN, we talk about, let's go back to the gym setting. And in a gym, we know that the North Star metric, when we think of one metric that leads to client success, engagement that will ultimately lead to business success, is member check-ins. Dan from Push Press talks about this in every single keynote that he does. I think I've heard it so many times at this point. I love listening to it. I pick up something every single time. And the interesting thing is, it's gotten so many gyms to shift their mindset from I need more leads to, man, I need to make sure the people that are paying me are showing up to the gym, and I need to intervene a little bit faster than them not coming in 7 days. I need to set the standard earlier on that, hey, you need to come in at least 3 to 4 times a week to see results. And when they don't come in 3 to 4 times a week, they only come in once a week. I'm checking in with them to get them in faster. I'm doing some type of reward system, some type of committed club to get them in and consistently in the gym so that there's some positive reinforcement there. A lot of gyms in HSN have done something called the committed sticker club. Sounds so stupid, but the the engagement with a committed club where you set a metric like 15, 16, 17 times a month, you have to come in, you have to check in to the gym, come for a workout, you get a sticker that month. The engagement for that for many gyms has gone up 20, 30, even 50% more people have been able to qualify for the committed club by a stupid sticker that changes every single month. It's incredible to think about, but if we know that when clients are checking in at least 15 times a month, 3.5 times a week, their likelihood of them canceling your gym membership is going to go down. So we know that the check-in is a North Star metric for the gym. What is it for nutrition coaching? With HSN, and when I look at clients that are engaged and consistently doing the habits, and there's a value of accountability and support there with the coach, they're going to be more successful. They're more engaged. They stick around longer. They see better results long term, and the business ultimately grows. That North Star metric is habit tracking within the Healthy Steps Nutrition app. And what's cool is there's a calendar view. So the coaches can go in every single week and see, is my client doing what they said they were going to do? Or were there some obstacles that happened and we need to address them so that another week doesn't go by? And once a month during those in-person check-ins, we can say like, hey, you are 90%, 80% compliant with this habit. So when we talk about setting the standard from the beginning, we need to talk about, hey, here's how we know that our most successful clients are staying consistent with their habits. They're checking them off so that I can provide you the appropriate accountability and feedback that you need to see results. So check off those habits. And if you're not checking them off, I'm gonna think that something came up. Let's address it so that another week doesn't go by. We have to go back to that every single time we check in with clients. So if you're doing check-ins with clients, they need to be customized based on the success of the habits that they're tracking. If you're just sending a blanket check-in to every single person, it's not customized. We're missing an opportunity there to provide that individualized feedback. We also need to be charging for that individualized feedback. If you're doing such a low monthly rate for nutrition coaching, then we don't have the time that's blocked out for that. That's why, it's a premium service. It's more like personal training than group fitness. Now, challenges more like group fitness, but personal training, personal nutrition coaching should be what we're thinking about. So when we think about pricing, we also need to be thinking about the in-person, but also virtual support that we're providing in between every single month. Okay. So with nutrition coaching, if your success metric is only tracking client progress, how much weight they lost, body fat they lost, inches they lost, that's a lag metric. That's going to come from the consistency of them following the plan, doing the habits, eating whole foods, prioritizing sleep, all the things that they're working on. So we want to focus on that, and that ultimately is going to be the driver of results. So what metrics should you track in a nutrition coaching program? You need to track the consistency of the habits. We also want to track some objective data, body fat percentage, muscle mass. I like having a scale that also tracks water weight too, because we know that if someone is overhydrated or underhydrated, it's going to impact. If you have a bioelectrical impedance scale, it's going to impact their score with how much muscle mass, body fat percentage it shows. We also want to look at other things like how's your stress? How's your sleep? How's your relationships? How's your energy levels? How are your clothes fitting? Getting progress photos. I don't post progress photos on Healthy Steps Nutrition or anywhere. We give those to the clients so that they can look time month after month and see the results changing. So as you think about going into the new year, think about number one, is my pricing appropriate? Is it in line with the value that I'm providing? Do I know the value that I am providing? Is there a consistent message in my staff with what services we offer. If not, there's an opportunity there for you to improve. And if you're thinking, man, my nutrition coaching program can only handle 6 to 7 clients, I need systems, then look into HSN, see how we can help you. Listen to next week's episode, see how we were able to help Christina and Lauren go from no nutrition program to 4 nutrition coaches and increase their revenue by over 200%, which is absolutely amazing. I want to talk about some of the things if you're an HSM mentoring client and you're like, Nicole, give me highlights. What are some of the big things that they released? Number one, go back and listen to the State of the Union because we showed a lot of cool things. In the Healthy Steps Nutrition app, there were over 200 habits added. We added over 300 professional videos. The way the programs are set up now, it's daily videos. Mondays, we talk about nutrition. Tuesdays, we talk about sleep. Wednesdays, support system and mindset. There's healthy recipes. There's kitchen tips. Every single day, there's a new video that's 2 minutes long, simple tips to help clients make health a way of life one step at a time. It's a way for you as a coach to provide value between those in-person visits. And what I will tell you is the engagement with the app has gone up significantly because there's those daily videos. And we want clients tracking habits in the app every single day. So we've added new programs. We also the programs are set up in 12-week programs. Program 3 and Program 4. These programs are cool because we've actually switched out one of the nutrition days. There's still a nutrition day, don't worry, but we've added a health day. Our mission is to help people prevent and reverse chronic disease. And when I was thinking about app video content, I was like, man, we have an opportunity here to help people cut through the noise of how do we lower our triglyceride levels? What is high blood pressure? How do we manage blood pressure? How do we manage blood sugar levels? How do we look at gut health and hormone health and mental health? So every single week, there is a day that's focused on health, disease prevention, and, ultimately, hopefully we get some people reversing chronic disease as well. So that's super exciting. There's new resources available for you to help your clients. We've also done some pretty in-depth trainings on performance nutrition, which the CrossFit Open is right around the corner. So people are thinking about how am I going to improve my performance if they're not addressing the other 23 hours of the day, how they're fueling their bodies, if they're just worried about having their protein shake after their workout and not how much protein we're having throughout the day, that's a missed opportunity there. You might be listening to this and be like, Nicole, we all know that. I guarantee there are members in your gym that don't know that. They're worried about their protein shake and they're going to think that that's going to help them build the muscle. But if they don't get enough protein throughout the day, the protein shake is not going to help them build the muscle they're working really hard for. We have to meet the needs throughout the day, and then we can dial in the details there. We did a 2-part series on hormone health, which was super popular. More support on hormone health. That's actually one of the breakout sessions for our annual event. We did host another annual event, the Gym Accelerator Summit in Nashville, Tennessee, last July. And the next one, our 1-year annual event, is going to be April 18th to the 20th. We're so excited. We've got some new speakers coming this year. One speaker that I'm so pumped for, his name is Mike Michalowicz. He is the author of Profit First and the Pumpkin Plan. He also just wrote a new book called All In. It is so good talking about building engaging teams. As a gym owner, we know that we can't wear all the hats. As a nutrition coach, we want to build a nutrition team so that we're not the only one seeing all the people. I'm sure as you gain more clients and more experience, you realize, man, I love serving these people, and we need someone else to complement that who they love serving another population. So excited to have Mike Michalowicz come in. We have our friends over at Best Hour, Athena Perez. She is the author of Scaled Nation. She wrote a course on working with athletes of larger bodies. And one of my personal goals for HSN mentoring is to help gyms get more partnerships with healthcare professionals. So making relationships with doctors and different types of healthcare professionals that they don't have the time, the capacity to help their patients make behavior change. They come in, it's a revolving door. They don't have the time, but they realize that there's a missed opportunity there. They need a referral source. So I'm going to help our gyms. Some gyms in the HSN mentoring family have already done this, which is really great, but we're going to give a lot more framework, tools, resources, sample emails, templates, scripts, so that they feel really confident we can get more gyms building partnerships with healthcare professionals. This is actually something that I'm going to be talking about at the Gym Accelerator Summit as well. I've gotten a lot of questions about the Gym Accelerator Summit. What is this event? And do you have to be an HSN mentoring client to go? Big picture here is the goal of the Gym Accelerator Summit is to bring together gym owners and some nutrition coaches who are all prioritizing health inside of a gym. Every single keynote and breakout is all built around building a house of wellness inside of your gym. So we have presenters, we have keynote sessions. There are 4 of those keynote sessions where there's speakers that are talking to the entire group, and then there are breakout sessions. So there's 4 different options. If you want to learn more about hormone health, awesome, go learn with Amanda. If you want to learn more about navigating difficult clients, okay, great. If you want to learn more about your onboarding, your business onboarding experience, and how to integrate nutrition clients into that, whether it's brand new or people that are 90 days within their journey, 6 months, 5 years within their journey with you. Okay, awesome. Go to that onboarding experience with Lindsay breakout session. There's going to be one on business vision as well, which is really cool because, what's interesting is you open a gym and you open that gym and it's all around fitness. But if you didn't start with nutrition as a foundational pillar, there's got to be some rebranding and business vision that needs to go into what is the message overall that I'm going to send out with the content we push out. Am I constantly highlighting that we are bridging the gap between fitness and healthcare through nutrition, accountability, fitness, whatever fitness modality that you do? So excited about the Gym Accelerator Summit. Of course, there's a welcome mixer. There's a VIP dinner for HSN mentoring clients. You don't have to be an HSN mentoring client to go to this, although there are a bunch of them, so you can fast track your progress if you're not an HSN mentoring client and want to build, launch, and grow a nutrition coaching program. So super pumped about that. This month in HSN, we are really focused around helping gyms get everything they need to launch challenges. Challenge is a great way to kickstart a program. Most gyms at this point, we want 6 weeks to launch a nutrition challenge, to market it. So the gyms are knees deep in marketing right now. And if you are a CrossFit affiliate and you are doing the CrossFit Open, and you haven't started marketing a challenge yet, go ahead and push your challenge back. Recommended start date for you would be April 1st. You'll start marketing that mid-February. So throughout the Open, as people are probably not getting the scores that they want, all right, now's the time to talk about, hey, if you're looking to level up, if you know that nutrition and mindset and sleep and daily movement outside of the few days that you're in the gym are some missing pieces of the puzzle for you, I want you to join our Healthy Habits Challenge. It's going to be a great opportunity to kickstart your health. And of course, there's going to be an opportunity to continue to work with us after the challenge is over. Make sure you lay that groundwork when you're launching a challenge. Don't just talk about the challenge, talk about what happens after the challenge as well. Well, lots to unpack here. Big picture, I want the State of the Union to start bringing this percentage up of revenue coming from nutrition, because really it comes down to impact. If more people are opting into your nutrition coaching program, if they're seeing better results, you're going to be able to help them prevent and sometimes reverse chronic disease. And if we're still at this 5% that we've been hanging out at for years, it's a missed opportunity there. I guarantee there are more people in your community that need help with nutrition. Not only your members, but past members, people that maybe moved to the other side of town, that your gym is too far away, but it's not too far away for nutrition coaching. Maybe you are looking to partner with healthcare professionals and doctors are going to send people to you to get started with nutrition. They realize that your gym's not as scary and then they come into the fitness side of things. Whatever the case may be, there's such a cool opportunity. We've all dedicated our lives to helping people take control of their health. And we've started with fitness for many of us. And now we just need to bridge this gap and add these missing pieces of the puzzle so that we can all work together to make health a way of life and empower our healthy communities. All right. Hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. Big pictures, time to do some self-reflection in regards to what metrics are you tracking, and are you in that 5% or less of revenue coming from nutrition? What are you going to do to make a change? if you're investing time and energy into building a nutrition coaching program, let's get the systems in place so that we can really blow this thing out of the water and have the impact that we're all looking to have. Hope you guys have a great day. Make sure that you stay tuned for next week's podcast episode. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and we'll see you back here next week.